All right, hello and welcome back. Joe Bizzle 289 here. Today we're going to pick up where we left off with we're building and expanding the seaside scape area here, and really working on making this a really nice place here. But what I did today though was I picked up a new modification, a new mod. This one is called Network Extensions 2. It's got a lot of different variations of roads here, a lot of asymmetrical roads, which is something this game is really lacking. There's a lot of times where you need to have a dedicated turn lane, such as this one, which is like a 2+4, so then you could have a right lane, a left lane, and then two straight lanes, and that would really solve a lot of issues moving forward. So we're going to have these available in our back pocket, and I'm going to be taking advantage of these. They're, like, ones that I really like the idea of is these dedicated bus lanes. There's a lot of times in this city in particular where I have buses that are just backing a lot of things up because they don't have their own lane. Now, if this bus, say like for example this lane right here or this road right here, we have a bike lane, which is nice, but the buses, they come in here and they just back everything up, so definitely something to take a look at. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to unpause the game, we're going to speed things up as fast as it'll go, really. And then just see how this is going to fill out. This is probably going to take a long time for this to fill out, as my demand is not really all that high. You see we have some commercial and some industrial, but that'll fill in all throughout this area. So in the meantime, we're just gonna kind of let this go, and then we're gonna start taking a look at some of our problem areas, and we might even, I'll probably start implementing these roads here, because I'm really excited to try them and see how they do. So I just want to kind of take a look here, see how everything's going over here. Okay. This is all doing great. Not a whole lot of backups, which is fine. I had to use a weird one-way here, so that way we could get this all going. It's just this area has been kind of a mess, and this is something I'm gonna be working on in the future. I just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so these are all working. Okay. A really interestingly, maybe overly complex train intersection here. I really find myself spending a lot of time on trains, just because trains are just fun to work with. You get all kinds of different things that you can do with trains, and so just something I've been having some fun with and playing around and seeing what I can make happen. Just again, really just overly complex train issues. But anyway, so keeping focus, really what I want to do is let's take a look at some of our heavier traffic areas here and see if these roads here, see if we can't find a way to make a difference here. So like we have quite a little bit of a backup here on this one. Let's see, where is everybody trying to go? And see what would really help out here with this one, if anything at all. So let's open up our routes here. This road. Okay, mainly a lot of straight and a little bit of left. All right, a lot of straight, a little bit of left. I don't know. You know what? Let's try one of these roads here. Let's try one of these asymmetrical roads, because we can have, I think it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit in this area right here. Okay. And before we do that, let's make sure I don't have any automatic lights going on here. And I do. Okay, so I do have a timed light going on right there. All right. Yeah, because I got this lane doing too much. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pause the game here. Okay, and let's upgrade it. All right, cool. All right, so now we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna force this to do what we want it to do. So we just have 2 straights and then 1 right. Okay, I don't know if this is going to alleviate things, but you know, we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. All right, coming off of this one right here. Awesome. It's really giving them a couple of different options to choose from. Look at that. And that one spot really just fixed everything. Now, I wish they had something for monorails. I hate how the monorails go. Oh, yeah, what I need to do is I need to fix this time light here for the monorails. Yeah, okay, so we're going to stop and we're going to view. Okay, monorails can always go. Edit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, save, edit, back to edit here. You know, change pattern. There we go. Okay, always green, always green. Okay, save. Because I don't have a whole lot of monorail traffic, so I don't got to worry about it backing up or anything like that. Okay, green, green, green. And I don't need my monorails adhering to these traffic lights. Okay, cool. Save. All right, start, and let's go. All right. All right. What I may even end up doing... No, it's clearing out pretty fast. It's a pretty fast clear out. Because what I'm thinking about, too, is doing a double turn lane and then just a single straight and only 1 left. Because we don't have a whole lot of... No, there is a pretty good amount of traffic wanting to go straight. Okay, where are you wanting to go, guy? Oh, okay, I see. Just want to go straight, but it clears out. Okay, cool. So that one actually worked right there. That did a fantastic job of clearing that out. Okay, so let's see where else we can make some improvements. That was a nice, simple fix, and I'm really happy with that. Really pleasantly surprised. Okay, so we have some... Where are we looking here? Okay, so we got a pretty good nasty intersection here. Okay, let's take a look at this one. What do we got going on? Okay, do I have a timed light? No, I don't have a timed light. This is just a regular, probably just a regular stoplight. Okay, yeah. Just, oh my goodness. All right, so this is going to be a good candidate for one of these other roads that we have here. Let's look at these. So we have some of these asymmetrical roads. Maybe it's over here. No. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so what do we have? We have just a regular, or we have, there we go, we have a 3+1. How big is this road? Ooh, it's going to fit. Okay, let's pause it and let's make this work. And it looks like it's already set up to do what we need it to do. Okay, cool. Awesome. I like that. I like that. You finally give them the opportunity to do what they really want to. All right, cool. Now, what do we have as far as backups here? And this is already set up. Oh no, I gotta change up these arrow markings. So in the TMPE mod, okay, so if you just hold Control and then you click, it's gonna automatic, or well, it should have automatically set up the arrows, but it looks like it didn't. Okay, that's all right. So I'll just select this, and now I'm gonna force it to do what I want it to do. Okay, so I only want 1 lane for each thing. Okay, so that's all set up. Okay, now this one, what do we have? So we have a lot more people coming out than what we have going in from the looks of it. Okay. So we're backing up pretty good there. Okay, yeah. So we'll do another 3 plus 2 here. And we'll extend this out. It just makes sense to have that there. Okay, and then, oh yeah, look at that. That just immediately makes it so people can do what they want. So we'll give this 2 turn lanes, one straight lane, and then a right lane there. And then we must have a weird stoplight there. Okay, so that stops that traffic from coming in. All right, cool. All right, and then what I'll do here on this one is I'll just create a stoplight. Just automatically create it and just let it run, so then I'm not having people cross over each other. Okay, we have considerable backup, but hopefully that should be getting cleared up here as this light does its thing. Weird crossing here. Let me just delete this guy. There we go. I hate when they do all this weird merging. There we go. Okay, so that's clearing out. Good. Okay, the traffic's starting to figure out the pattern here. Just need this one to start figuring out. So whenever you add in a new traffic signal, it always takes a couple minutes for the game to figure out what it needs to do in order to make it happen. But that's part of the battle of this game. Okay. And what is going on with this traffic signal? Okay, so we'll just add in a timed light here. Okay, that should help out things. If anything, it really shouldn't even be. Ooh, that's a pretty big backup. You know, it really shouldn't even be a stoplight here. So let me get rid of this stoplight actually. Okay, I'm going to remove it, and what should happen is this should just be a stop. Okay. There we go. And then as traffic comes in, it can go and do what it wants. And then these guys come in that way. Okay. And that might help fill this out a little bit. Let's see what the route is. If how many of these actually want to turn right. Okay, there's really nobody turning right here. So this really wouldn't benefit from a 2+1 scenario, and that's all right. There we go. As traffic comes in, they can go the direction they need to. That should help that. Okay, cool. Yeah, this traffic is significantly better. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it still should. It's not. I would say it's not as red as it was. That's what I would say. It's not as red as it was. It's still pretty red, but we'll let that kind of sort itself out here. Let's figure out another spot here. Okay, that's not really too much. Okay, we'll zoom out here. Okay, how's this one doing? All right, and this is just a lot of traffic coming through. So we have the stoplight here, because as the traffic comes on, then they can just merge onto this arterial. You know, with the amount of traffic, I could probably turn this into a yield sign and just let this traffic continue on. Yeah, because it doesn't really look like it's. Yeah, okay. So I'll do that. So we'll get rid of this stoplight here, and then I'll go into my road signs, okay, and I'll make this a yield sign. Cool. And then that traffic can just continue on. Oh well, we have some weird crossing there. We don't need any weird crossing happening. Okay, you can only go right. That's your only option. There we go. Because if you're gonna come across and then just come back on around, it's too much stuff going on. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. Okay, get rid of this because there's not enough traffic to justify and warrant the that traffic signal there. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. You can only turn right. There's no reason for you to go across. And then we'll turn this into a yield sign. Okay. Oh yeah, that is not nearly as red as it was. That was a really bright red, and it's not even close to that anymore. So that's awesome. It's awesome. And our traffic actually went up to 78 there for a second. So that works too. All right, so I guess we're going to call this episode all about traffic fixes. Cuz that's one of the things about this game is you can just spend hours working on traffic. Oh, and speaking of traffic, this whole industrial area has just been a terrible thing. I've never been able to have decent traffic in this area. So like I don't even know where to begin with this. Because we have this roundabout, and as these guys come on, okay, let's turn this in. What about here, let me go into this one right here. Okay, we'll let them just carry on through. So if I let them carry on through, that eventually backs this all up right here. If I remember correctly. But maybe that helps alleviate some of that. So let's look at this junction. Okay, let these guys carry on through. Because all they want to do is they just want to turn left here. And you know what? We'll make it so yeah, that's all they can do. So then there's no crossing. Okay, there's no reason for them to stop. And the only reason they're stopping and getting backed up is because of this intersection right here. This oil warehouse. Yeah. Okay, was it really that simple? That simple of a fix, and it fixes that backup. If that's all this one took, I'm gonna be pretty surprised, because I've been working on this for a long time, trying to figure out the best way to go about this. Trying all kinds of different. Excuse me, there I bumped the mic. Trying all kinds of different solutions. Yeah, let's check out the. See, it's not as red as it was, so that's at least somewhat of a positive. But now we have a little bit of red here. So really what I've found when you're working with traffic is whatever you alleviate in the area you're working on, you're either going to push it forward or you end up pushing it back. And it can really grind your gears, as Peter would say. When you're working on stuff, but that seemed to just alleviate that. But I mean, you're going to have heavy traffic anyway with industrial traffic. That's just the name of the game when it comes to that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, we just have a little intersection here. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Not much I can really do here on this one. This is just traffic just coming in and getting jammed up on how slow they have to do on that. I wish there was a way to get it so you could get your trains to go faster. Oh, and speaking of trains, we have a train backup. Okay, let's hunt this down. Why was that guy just... Okay, take a look at this train backup. Okay, he's moving. Okay, so this train, this goes all the way back through and forward. Okay, so it was just the trains themselves just kind of getting stacked up on each other. But it should start working itself out. Okay. I tried on this train network here, what I really tried to do was try to give it options so it wasn't having to cross over the other lines of train traffic. So if they wanted to, they come up here, they keep going straight, or they could turn right and they don't interfere with this cross traffic. Because and then as they come in, they just merge in with this train traffic here, and then they go off to their respective lines. So I have two separate lines here. I have one for this cargo station here, and then I have the train cargo doing its own thing. I originally had this all just coming in through this cargo station here, then into the airport terminal here, and it was just a big mess. It took that was a lesson in futility. But mainly what I was trying to do, the whole idea is I'm trying to get all of this ore and forestry. Oh, we had a fire there. Forestry products and some oil and stuff. Trying to get this all over into this section right here, so that way this shipyard can just keep making ships, because that shipyard really makes a lot of money. We're looking at $19,000 right there just in production value. So if we can keep pouring in the materials, then that's really what we want to do. And then I have this set up so as they come in, they just come in one way, and then they can exit that way. What I'd probably want to see happen though is a roundabout. It comes back and around, and then joins back up in here. So then you don't have trains coming in and then trying to exit and then exit, and then it's just one free flow. So maybe that's something I'll work on here in a minute. But really, let's see how the trains are doing. Are they starting to unback up? And they are. Looks like they are. So that's good. It was just one of those weird things that happens. But I tried to do a lot of staging areas here. In my opinion, it looks like what would happen in the real world. You would have a lot of staging areas for trains. They could all kind of just back up here, and then they could just flow in, come in, and then leave. Yeah, okay, so that's all working right. Okay, so anyway, back to the traffic. See what kind of fixes we have available. And good, we're sitting at 78%, so awesome. And really, I could control lane movement here if I wanted to, I would think. So that way, then this one, they don't have to stop. But then you ended up. I think what the problem is that this intersection is too close to this roundabout, and that's going to end up causing some backups. I mean, I'm not a traffic expert, but that's what I've been seeing and dealing with. But hey, so we're bouncing between 77 and 78. I'd really like to see this hit 80 at some point, but whoo, dog. Oh man. So this shipyard has been a pain in the butt. And that's because there's only one way in on this. So what I've been trying to toss around in my head is maybe having a road come in along this way, it crosses over here, then we have another shipyard, so then it's not just one single shipyard trying to take all this traffic. Then all of this can kind of start start filling in. So maybe we'll work on that. We'll do that. So let me find my shipyard here. Okay, shipyard, shipping ships. Okay, I don't need a cargo hub. Okay, yeah. So I pull this up here. See, I would want that to be kind of as straight of a shot realistically as we could. But so we'll put it here. That's nowhere near what I was wanting it to look like. Okay, so what if I do move it here and just kind of the opposite direction? There we go. Okay, cool. So it's just going to need some water and some power. Okay, so we'll give it some water, and then the power, we'll connect those two up. Okay, so now it's got power. All right, so we're going to pause the game. And this is just highway here. So it's going to come off of this. Okay. So we have a 3-lane into a 2-lane. Yeah, okay. So we're going to work on some lane mathematics here. So we're going to get a single lane, 2-lane gravel load, 2-lane plane. Okay. See, I don't want to use, well, I could use an on-ramp. See, that's a 3 to 2. Okay. Take a look at all of these. This calls it, okay, a highway on-ramp, national road, that's 2-lane. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just do the on-ramp here. So I'll build it off of this. Okay, I don't want any snapping. I don't want any curve. Why are you curving? Okay, so there we go. So pull it off of that and then connect there. Okay, and then we'll flip-flop this around. All right. So now this road is going to go over top of this one, so that'll be just fine. Okay. And then this is a 2-lane into a 3-lane. Or we're going to make it a 2-lane into a 3-lane. Okay, and this is just an industrial road. Cool. So then we go back to our highway. Okay, we're going to continue this over top of it. Okay, get a nice little bridge going here. Okay, and I'm not going to worry so much about heights because I can change that with move it and make... Oop, that's not what we wanted. Okay, back to this. Okay, now we're going to build that. Okay, slope is too steep. Okay. Alright, where is the slope not too steep? See, I could build it. Where did it let me build? Okay, I can go that way. Alright, so what I like about Move It is I can just tell it to do it, what I want it to do. And it'll do it. Okay. So a lot of times what I'm doing when I'm trying to figure out how the road should go is I just kind of figure out what the game will allow me to do and then go from there. Okay, so now we're just going to turn this all around. All right. And you know, that actually doesn't look too half bad. Yeah, I'm actually kind of okay with this. Because you have your up and over, and then this is going to come out and around, and I don't know why I'm doing a 2-lane there. Oh, that's because I used to have a airport here, and I changed it. So we'll go back to our highway. Okay, cool, highway there. All right, you know, there we go. So what I don't like is I don't like this right here, so we're just going to make that straighter. Awesome. Okay, bring that over, straighten that out, straighten that out. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to go into node controller and make this a better slope. Oop, nope, don't want to do that. I don't want to do 43%. Okay, what I want to try to do though is, will it let me? It's not letting me move it like it normally does. Oh, there we go. And now, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay, cool. And then this is maybe just a smidge too high, so we're gonna drop it a little bit. Okay, and trucks can still get up and through. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then trucks can come down into the dock that way. Okay. Nice little sweep into there. Okay. And then we're going to connect it up and around using the highway on-ramp again. Okay, let's see if we can't go up. Oop. Oop, well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. All right, so this will be a 2-lane highway here. So let me get the 2-lane. Okay, 2-lane. Cool. Okay, then 2-lane into 3-lane. And so this was an industrial zone, but we're going to change it into highway. So that way, as soon as they come off here, they can just start zooming in and kick that speed up as it needs to. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of fiddling around with this intersection here. It's a, see it as it comes in here. There we go. Yeah. All right. Make that a bit of a better intersection. There we go. More straight on. See, what I want to try to avoid is really sharp turns. Okay, and so it looks like we have a bit of a node issue here. So let's see what the slope looks like. Okay, cool. And then we also have quite a height difference between this. So let's go into our network multi-tool, our slope. Okay, so we'll select this one. Oh yeah, that's a significant amount of slope. And then it's been a minute since I've used. I believe I just hit enter. Yeah, I think I just hit enter. Cool. Okay, so now it's a 13.6 all the way up. Still a pretty significant slope. I don't know. Maybe City Planner plays. He knows how to fix that. I do not. But hey, you know what? Okay, that's sloped. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that looks so smooth, really nice and clean. Coming all the way up here, awesome. I like the look of that. I really do. Okay, now we're gonna get into our lanes. Okay, so that way we tell it what we want it to do. So you can only go this way, and you can only go that way, and then as you come on, you come this way. All right, cool. Okay, that needs a little bit of work here. Kind of. There we go. There. All right. Okay. So what did I yeah, that was a 2-lane. All right. Okay, then you guys can go that way. You can only go this way. Okay. And then we'll put in some lane markings here. Okay. I found this one through Yumble. He showed me how to do this one, and it's a really easy, cool tool. It's called intersection marking tool. So you just select it here and connect there, and then you can change the style here. Pretty awesome what you're able to do with this. Really enjoy this tool. It helps add that that. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to. Okay, I want to select this one. Okay, you need to be solid. The next line needs to be solid as well. Okay, cool. Then I'll create this one right there. That needs to be solid. But it really helps add that natural real world effect, if you will. So then what we can do is we can add in our fillers. Okay, I just hold Alt, click on it, and click on what I want it to do. Okay, so that's going to be the area that we're going to fill, and we're going to use chevrons. And we can turn the chevrons till it's the right way, and then we can invert it. Cool. And then we can change the spacing and everything. I don't really want to mess with that too much. Invert, turn. All right, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Now, I've been part of a byproduct of this game is I start really looking at my roads here in Omaha, and what are they doing? How are they marked? And all of that. So now I'm going to try to mimic that here with these actual lines. So what I'm getting at is that on lanes when you're going in is where it's going to have the chevrons, and when it's coming out it doesn't have the chevrons. So actually I need to go back to this intersection, and there's no filler, so I'm just going to delete the filler. Yeah. And so then it's just a blank a blank marking, just like that. So as you're coming off of the highway or wherever you're coming onto. Okay, cool. So that one is fine. But where there is a split, where we're driving into it, the split is marked. So let me fill this in here. Okay. Next line is dashed. This line is solid. Okay, next line, that is solid. Next line is solid. Okay, you are solid as well. Okay, now that's all set up. So then, here we go. Cool. Now we can add in our chevrons. And I believe, yeah, the chevrons, they go that direction. All right, awesome. And that's what, see, it ends up just looking nice, really nice. It comes on, just right on straight in there. Yeah. Okay, so now something else that I want to do is I want to work on my node controller here, and you can work on this offset here, and make it look really a lot more natural. Yes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So we'll do the same thing here to this one. Let's see what the shift looks like. Okay, yeah, I can deal with that. That looks fine. All right. Now we needed to reconnect this power line because we lost the power. All right. Awesome. And really, I think what might actually happen in real world, instead of going around on this weird swoop, it might just come in and then go down. But what we're gonna do first, though, is we're gonna see if this alleviates the traffic at all. Helps giving them some options instead of just this one. Oh, it looks like some people are taking it already. And maybe that's all this spot needed. All this time was just another shipyard to use. Oh yeah, look at that. They are using it already. These guys can come up and off and get out of there. So what I hate about the shipyard is it's just this one. It comes with a road on it, and you can't change this road. If I would, I would love to change this road into a 2-lane highway, and then people just cruise on off of there. Awesome. I think that's what this has just been telling me all this time, is that it needed an additional seaport. So we'll see. We'll check back here in a couple minutes, see if this alleviates that pressure at all. All right, so back into our objective here of looking for traffic, where to fix it. I'm really not sure what's going on here, why that's so red. Probably just the amount of traffic on it. Okay. This spot has just been another issue for me. I mean, we could do something similar, but I think it's kind of easing its way out here. Yeah. Okay. Now this one. Okay, so let's see what we can do and fix on this one. So we have all of this traffic backed up here, and it looks like it just wants to get onto the roundabout and make a right. So really, an option that we could do is we could keep this roundabout here, and I could do a connection right there. So then this traffic doesn't have to come up and around and then wait on that. So that would probably help out a little bit. So let's go back over here. Let's find that bike lane. I want to try to keep with the same theme. Okay. I don't know if that's such a good idea anymore. Okay, well, here's an issue. One issue right now is I have 3 lanes into 2, and so these guys all have to combine into here. So really, I should upgrade this into a 3-lane. So we'll upgrade it into a 3-lane highway first. And I'm not going to be able to... Okay, as we have this guy right here, so let's just move this a little bit over. Okay, now let's see if we can't upgrade it. And we can. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to go into my tools here. Select the road, put in my roundabout marking. Okay, and now I'm going to change the speed limit here because 65 is a little crazy off of this, so we're going to make it down to 30. Awesome. All right. See what that does. See if that helps anything out at all. Because this backs up all the way to here, which backs up all the way over to here. And just that little change, that might be enough to fix it. So we have these guys yielding as this comes on. Now, I did see a really interesting road design the other day where he had a crossover here, and so you had a straight just right on over, and then you just had your turn lanes, which for those people that wanted to turn. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to figure that one out again and give it a try, and maybe see about installing it there on that one. So yeah, what we're seeing is these guys are not getting enough time to make a decision to move. So I wonder if this would benefit from a diverging diamond, kind of similar to this one, because then this traffic doesn't have to stop, and then this traffic can just come on and merge as it needs to. I'm trying to let it do its thing here, but it doesn't really look like what we're doing has made an effect, and it really hasn't. I'm pretty patient, but I can already tell you this isn't doing what we needed to do. See, finally they get to move, and they only get 2 cars. One car, so 3 cars. There was a 4th. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's just too much traffic coming from this way and we're still significantly backed up. So we have to figure out a way to let this traffic move, let this traffic breathe. So that's what we'll do. So I'll just get rid of this roundabout. To be honest, I've never been really happy with that roundabout. It's never really functioned the way that I hoped that it would. Okay, so we'll just go into just our regular roads here. Let's see, that had a bike lane. So we'll keep on with it. Let it keep on doing what it wants to do. All right, cool. So that works there. Okay, and then we're gonna sneak that back. Our large roads. Where is it with a? Is that with the bike lane? Oh, that's with decorative grass. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we'll make the crossing here. All right. Okay, cut that back a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then there we go. Nice, easy connection there. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to look at this road here. Go back into node controller. Okay, we'll adjust this, make it a nice slope. Oh yeah. Let's see. So I wish there was. I wonder if there's a way here in node controller if I can turn off the crossing. The crosswalk. Now I'm really messing this up. And let's see. Okay, this is not what we wanted to have happen at all. So let's go back. Okay, let's just make it 10 on either side. What am I adjusting here? Okay, 10 on either side. Maybe 9.9. How about 9.9? Because that's all it's going to give me. Okay, cool. All right. However, main thing that I was looking at was the slope. Okay, that's a decent enough slope. There. Okay. So now that is done. So now what I want to do is now I want to create the on and off for this road here. And I want it to work nicely. Okay, so we'll go into our on ramps. Okay. Okay. And that's fine. Yep, you come in off that way. Bring you over a little bit. Yeah, that's a nasty looking. Ugh. What does that do? It's because we have that doing that right there. Okay, what if we go over this way? Okay, how about this? There. Ha! I made you do what I wanted you to do. Okay. Now I can go into Network Multi-Tool and I can... Where's my node controller? There. Okay. Remove a node. I don't need that node. Click to remove. There we go. Okay. All right. Back into this. All right. All right. We got to switch that around. There we go. Okay. So now I can go into move it here. There we go. Yeah. That looks a little bit better. A little bit. Not a lot of it. Just a little bit. Okay. So that's a nice easy on there. Yeah. That works. And then we'll come around here to the opposite side and we will connect up as we need to. All right, so what we're seeing, or what I'm seeing, I keep saying we're, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, I can't upgrade that. Okay. There's always a solution. There's always a way to do this. Okay. It may not be the prettiest sometimes, but there is a way to do it. It's usually through force. Ooh, that is forced, and it is dirty. Ooh, that does not look good at all. But you know, you would actually kind of see, you would see this in real life. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to look the greatest, but it's going to function. And it's not always symmetrical. You know, I've seen that a lot, and the out here in the world with all of this. There you go. Oop, no, don't do that. Okay. How about this? Let's take a look at this. Or you know what? What if we go into here? Let me remove it. Woo! Oh, that is dirty. Oh, okay. What if we go here? Oh, what's it telling me? Oh, what is this thing saying? Okay. Okay, custom. All right, slope. Yeah. Okay. See, now that actually looks more true to life. I would think you would see that they would build up and then go into it. All right. What happens if we push this back and bring you up? No, that's as far as you can go. No. Okay, that's what was happening. That's where the clipping was that we were seeing. I wish I could just remove this crossing though. There doesn't need to be a crossing there. All right. Anyway, so let's see what we do if we can do this as well. Okay. Go into custom. Is it not going to let me? Flat, slope. Okay. Okay. All right, so that works. It's not exactly what I was wanting it to look like, but hey, that's fine. Again, like I said, functionality is the key here. So let's work on our lanes. What we want them to do. You can only turn right. Okay. when you come onto it, you can only turn right. Okay. Yeah, and then when you come on, all you can do is you can just turn right. Okay. So as you come off, you can go straight, right, or across. Oh yeah, we do need to have a straight or across. There we go. Or, okay, so left or across. There's no reason for you to go straight, so left or right. There we go. Left or right. Okay, see what this does. Make sure there's no junction here. Okay, we don't need a stoplight with the amount of traffic that's there. All right. Now you guys just get to do what you need to do. It doesn't need to be a traffic there. Okay, how about we just put a stop sign there. Okay, and then get rid of this. All right. Okay. All right, this is functioning. Okay, traffic is moving. And we have this right here. Okay, is there a stoplight there? I feel like there's a stoplight. No. Okay, but these guys are stopping when they shouldn't have to. But it is moving. See, look at that. We cleared up that traffic. So the answer isn't always a roundabout. I see a lot of these planners that play, or these YouTubers that play, and they're always going on about how roundabout. Like, yeah, to an extent, sometimes roundabouts work, but they're not always the end all be all. Okay, and like what I was saying earlier, we have a traffic issue here. Okay, so what's going on? Is this a stop sign? Is this a stop light? Okay, there's a stoplight. Okay, we just need a stop. Okay. And that should help that clear out. Okay, so what this is showing me is that these guys want to get over to here, because this must be a fast way to go somewhere. Let's see, where are they going? Oh yeah, there is a highway connection underneath here, so maybe that's what they're trying to do. They come over this way. Yeah, let's check out the route. Oh, not junctions, routes. Yep, that's exactly what they want to. They want to get to this underground highway connection. So let's see if we can't facilitate that a little better. Instead of coming up and around onto this, onto that. Well, you know what? There's not a bunch of traffic, but what are these guys doing? Because there's nothing. Oh, they must be going. Yeah, so they come up and they go left, and there's not a whole lot of traffic coming to the left. Okay, so what if we just get rid of this stop sign and see how that makes things function? See who gets stopped and who doesn't. Okay, cool. That just really helps that traffic move. Okay, traffic's moving. Great. Good. Where are we at on traffic? 79. Oh, I almost hit the goal of 80%. Oh, I think if I could just figure out this little guy right here, because you know what? I don't need a stop sign there, because I think I have a stop sign there, so I don't really need a stop sign. How about that? Whoa, where are all these guys coming from? See, all they do is they go up to the observatory up here. I would not expect there to be a bunch of traffic coming down off of that. All right. Oh, did it do it? Oh, we're so close. So close to it. All right, and then here, what we can do to facilitate this even more so is, okay, you guys, the only option you have is keep going straight, so that way these guys can just merge right on. They don't have to worry about stopping or anything. But that, man, finally, this spot is just clear of traffic. As clear as it can be, really, for what we're doing. And how much of these guys, I wonder if we could benefit from one of our asymmetricals. You know, it doesn't really look like it even matters. I think it's working. Still 79. Oh, we're so close to 80. Oof, we got a weird little bump there. Okay, so in the meantime, here let's see how things are going. Where's that? Here's this 3+2. Okay, that's still functioning well. It's doing its job, as it should. Good. All right, where was the other intersection? Let's see. There was this weird. Here we go. This one right here. Oof. Okay. This is that. It's just a timed light. I didn't really add anything. Okay. I think if I could figure out a way to get this traffic just to constantly move, that would help this right here. So what are we doing? Okay. So all these guys, they just want to get into this middle lane. Okay, so that's adding a bit of a pinch point. Okay. Well, this trouble spot, I'll have to do some thinking on this one. But let's see, where else did we look? Okay, the next we did is we went over here. Working great. No issues. Good. All right. And then the next spot we hit was this one. Working great. That's working beautifully. Perfect. Awesome. Really, really good. And you may be wondering why I'm using bike lanes, because this is all going to be filled in my head. But because it's functioning more like a highway than really an arterial. Because I mean, it's just getting people where they need to go. So I guess you could call it a highway. But I mean, it does eventually turn into the highway. And then the next spot, okay, cool. This is filling in nicely. Really, it is. See how our traffic's looking over here. Okay. Significant traffic. Oh, especially right there. Really, really backing up. But overall, the roadway network is working as intended. So that's good. I like to see that. Really like seeing that. Yeah. Okay, we have a little bit of congestion here because we have all the trains that are coming, because that is an at-grade crossing. But it's all working. It's doing what I want it to do. Is anybody using this road? Let's see. Has anybody decided to take this road yet? No, everybody is just saying deuces to this road. They don't want to take it. That's fine. You guys do what you want. You know, you decide that you're not going to take that, and that's okay. Let's see what our we're up to 592. That's awesome. There's a lot of people coming in. That's great. Okay, this is all going to fill in. It's just taking its time to fill in, and we still have a huge industrial need, even though we're filling it with our office space. So let's continue that. Let's give the game what it wants. Give it more industrial. office space here. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna fill in. Good. All right, cool. Well, I think this is where we're gonna end this session. It's been fun. A lot of things have really been accomplished. I'm really digging this. You know, let's just take a ride through the city and see what all. Oh my goodness, what was that? That is something that needs addressed. Oh man, would you look at that? That is just atrocious. Okay, so let's see if changing that to a slope. See if that does anything. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Slope. Oh my goodness. That was such an eyesore. You know, as City Planner plays, as he calls it, that was a lot of lumpies and bumpies, and so now it's not. So now we're gonna do the same thing here to this one and fix it. Okay, slope. Yes. Okay, next node. Okay, that says middle, but we're gonna custom and we're gonna slope it. All right, there we go. Slope and slope. All right. Oh, that looks a lot better. Significantly better. Okay, so do the same thing here to this one. Okay, I want to go into network multi-tool. Here, let me grab this one, and that one. Let's see what sloping it does. Oh, ooh, that looks nice. Nice, easy slope on. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, this is what this game does. Is it pulls you in. You think you're done, and you think you're finished with what you're gonna do for the day, and it's like, nope, I have this in store for you. This is what I've decided to have you do today. There we go. Yeah. And we got a little bump right there. All right. Looks all right. Excuse me. All right. Okay, I think now. Okay, well now I got to fix that. Okay, there. There we go. Now we're coming in nice and easy. Oh, that is something. Okay, let's see what this difference is here. It's a 17%. What happens if we change it? It doesn't do anything. Okay, let's add in this one. Okay. Okay, so now we'll go back into this. Okay, slope. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is so much better. Oh my goodness. Just a nice, easy. That looks a lot better. It really does. Okay. Well, see, now I just got to fix this one. Okay, slope it. No, anything? No, okay. This network multi-tool is selected. Okay, that. Nope. Can't really do much. Oh, well, here, let me let me add a node. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some nodes that we can work with. Okay, so we go slope. So we select it, select, and select. Okay. Slope that. This node, why can't I select it? This node can't be selected because not connected with the others. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Can't be this like it's not connected with the others. All right, interesting. Well, that's okay. Okay, slope. Custom slope. Not do much. No, not really. Well, I guess there's not much I can really do on that one. It's not really. Well, I guess you just get a fun downhill. There you go. That's what you get for that one. Okay. All right. As you can see, I'm a big fan of the roundabouts on the opposite end of the overpass. It just really seems to work nicely there. And what are we at? Still at 79. Okay. Well, we have a lot of people coming in. A lot of traffic coming through. Okay, this is working great. Good. Oh, I love it. I love it when things actually start working. You know, quite a bit of traffic here. And it works. It's doing what it needs to do. All right. So one of the things that I've observed with this inside turn left is that, if you're going this way and you take the wrong exit, there's really no way for you to get back and turn around to where you could go, except for going up here and then making a U-turn. But hey, you know what? It's flowing traffic, and the traffic is doing what I want it to do, which is really awesome. Okay, I think we need to adjust the road here. Okay, so if you're in this road, that's the only thing you can do. Okay, go that way. So that way they have to make their merging decision earlier. Okay. You can only go there. Okay. Yeah, see if that helps alleviate that. And I say alleviate a lot, so I'm sorry. Sorry if that's one of those words that you don't like hearing, but it's what I've been saying a lot. Oh, okay, cool. And even just kind of straightening that out, that really makes that flow a lot faster. Awesome. Really keeps that going. Okay, let's ease up this connection here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm seeing something here. We have to. Okay, there's no turnaround. You don't need to turn around. There we go. Just straight on across. And why are we slowing down? Okay. Just keep on moving. No reason to slow down. Yeah. Looking good. Looking real good. Oof. Oh, that transition's a lot smoother. Yeah. All right. See, I'm telling you, I was totally planning on, just ending right there. Okay, so we have to keep this going. Okay. No merging right there. You can merge after though. Okay, so don't want this to get all messed up. There you go. Now you can merge. Yeah. Sometimes I just like to sit and just kind of watch it, just kind of observe. It's one of the reasons why I love the game, is you can just do so much stuff with it. especially with these mods. Like, if you ever start getting into modding, there's just so much more that you can do. Yeah. I'm sorry if I get quiet sometimes too. I just get lost in the moment, you know, watching the game. Hmm. All right. Well, I should probably end it here before I get too distracted and we end up going for another 20 minutes. All right. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please give me a like and subscribe. You know, comment down below. What would you do different? You know, at some of those intersections. You know, is what I'm doing? Do you think that's working? I'd really love to hear your feedback, and I'll try to comment on everybody's that says anything. But again, thanks so much for watching. If you did make it this far, I really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.